And we're back. So I've been doing a little bit of work here. I made this sort of a nicer mountainish shape. Made a decent cliff there. Goes up to the top. Right here is pretty much where the players will drop down. And then there's also a little bit of a nice gentle slope here. There will be a village around here. And then on the inside of the lane, the village is going to kind of continue right here. And then a nice big hill. This is where the other players drop down. And then the slope down to the center area. So, and then another cliff. This will be water in here. And then a little island here. So I think that's pretty good. So there's a little bit more that I want to do with this, but let's see. Fill that with dirt. Deselect. Let's see. Let's make that dirt and that and there. Let's see. And that will also be filled with dirt. I'm making a little island right here. Actually, you know what might be easier would be just to have a fill brush here. That would be, I don't know, maybe a little bit wider. And it'll be about here. Oh, no, fill with, oops, want to fill with dirt, so let's see. Let's say about there. And then I'll have to delete this stuff. And then cut that out, delete that, deselect, and that needs to be a little bit higher, a little bit of a taller hill, mountain, island thing. Then delete that. Yeah, it needs to be a little bit higher. Let's make that. Let's fill that with dirt. And that. Yeah, this is looking good. Looking decent anyway. Oh, whoops. A little bit of a block there, missing. Okay, so yeah, still needs to be a little bit higher. I'll just come back through here with the road brush to make it look more natural. Yeah. There we go. Let's see, how tall is that? Not quite high enough. Maybe just a couple more blocks. Yeah, maybe one more. Needs to be a little bit higher. Okay, I think that should be good. So let's start eroding some. Erode. That needs to be a bit smaller. There we go. Looking nice. And then I sort of want this bit to be, sort of be an island sort of on this side of the lane. Come on, remove that block. Thank you. Just eroding. Continue to erode a little bit. How does that look? Looks decent, but still not great. Come on. Why does it not remove the block that I'm clicking on? Then I'll have to smooth this out some in game a little bit, I think. But that ought to be good enough. Let's see. Yeah, those are at about the same height. This one's a little bit higher, but should still be water. Just make this a little bit more natural looking. Maybe the cliff too. Alright. I'll just do a little bit up here. Oops, I think that wasn't on the correct area. Alright. That ought to be good enough. Alright. I'll smooth that out in game and then add the water. There's going to be water around here, if I didn't mention that already, and if it wasn't obvious. Just clicking all over the place. Yeah, this needs to be smoothed out a lot. Or, well, not smoothed out a lot. It's too smooth, that's the problem. That ought to be good enough, maybe? No, not good enough. I'm just gonna fill that with dirt and then do some more eroding. Alright, that's better. And then some eroding over here. Sometimes I wish they'd implement a little bit better of a smooth things out brush. But, oh, by the way, I deleted this half. I'm just gonna copy this half and paste it over there. And then this cliff definitely needs to be a little different. Okay. That would need a little bit more lower down the cliff. Yeah, you can just click and drag to do multiple brushes at the same time. But, alright, that looks good. Looks good. I'll have to smooth it out in game, as I said, but, time to start working on the outside lane. Okay, so this is going to be sort of a volcano thing, so it's going to be let's see. There, that looks good. Alright, nice and not smooth. Need to roughen up this side a little bit. Okay, that ought to be good. Let's see. Alright, roughen up this part a little bit, and then I'll save it. Okay, and then this part needs to be done a little bit. I'm just gonna do a little bit more eroding and then come right back. Okay, so I think I've got it nice and eroded. So now I think it's time to start work on hollowing out some caves. So I'll fill with air. Let's see. Maybe 20 by 20 by 20. No, that needs to be. Oh, wait. That was right. Needs to be less long. Because I'm going to be hollowing out some space in here. Oops. Nope, don't want to do that. Let's see. Let's just do this from up here. Making a gigantic cave underneath this mountain area. Oops. Nope. Actually, yeah, let's make the bottom of this open up into the void. Just to be a little bit mean. Yeah. Slightly evil. Let's see. Oops. Left a little bit right there. So there's going to be sort of a village suspended in midair over the void, I guess. Oops. Nope, nope. Also nope. There we go. There's going to be iron in the village. And plenty of it. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. Actually, there's going to be water here, so why not create just a waterfall, just flowing in from there. Emptying into the void. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually. That hole might need to be a little bit smaller, though. Let's fill it with dirt. You know, I'm not so sure about that hole, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna need to remove that, but oops. Nope, did not mean to do that. I'm gonna need to make this less tall. Height 10. Width, say 6. Just to remove that. Fill a little bit with dirt there. There. There we go. Now that looks good. And then remove a little bit more of this here. Oops, nope. Need to take that out. There we go. Okay. This looks pretty good, I think. Maybe just a small bit more removal. Okay. How wide is this? Wide enough, I think. Oops, I've got a hole in here. Okay. Good enough. No, not good enough. Good enough simply isn't good enough. I want this to be really good, not just good enough. Okay. That looks pretty good. Let me just save so that the lighting will render properly. Yeah, I think that looks nice. Okay. Let's save it again. Get the lighting to work. Alright. This, should be good. Yeah, that looks nice. People will have to be careful if they're gonna dig down at this point, because then there could be a little bit of trouble. And I guess I'll have to make sure there aren't too many TNT supplies, because otherwise this team could just set up a cannon here and completely blow out their access to any of the rest of the lane, which would be kind of tough to recover from, maybe. Or, I don't know, there is the whole back section here that hasn't been cut out, so they could still use that to get around. Okay, never mind then. Okay, so there's also going to be some caves in this side. Gonna have to make this, let's say, 6 by 6 by 6. And according to the plans that I've got here, caves are gonna start here. And then go down that way. And then, let's see. No, wait, they need to go up. There. And then maybe over that way some. There we go. That's more like it. Okay, and then it'll sort of go up here, and then curve down and around, and then there'll be some, this is basically mines, places where people can mine some materials. And then it'll go down that way, and there'll also be a branch coming off of here that goes off in that direction. And there'll be maybe some spawners along here, and there'll be diamond off in this direction. And then there'll be some other mines coming from in here that'll go down and in. And then go back up some. And maybe go up and then curve around to there. This isn't exactly following the plan, but then things don't have to follow the plan perfectly. And then I guess there will be some starting supplies for this side around in here. Nice and dark area. Okay, that'll be where the starting supplies are, and then there will be a path to get down in there over here. Alright, that looks good. Let's see, so that just goes down pretty steeply, then curves up and around, and up there. And then I think it maybe should also curve down in this direction. And then go around this corner here. And then there will be some diamonds around here, I think. Okay. That looks nice. No, not like that. I want it to be 16 long, 1 wide, and 1 high. No. Let's say 32 wide so that it'll go all the way through. I want to fill some of this with bedrock so that there will be bedrock borders. Maybe a little bit higher. Square. Replace stone with bedrock. Okay. Now, do those go all the way through? Yes, they do. Good. Alright. Just want to make it so that people can't dig down to the mines. Yeah, That's right. Want them to go in the actual entrance instead of trying to cheat their way around. Although maybe I will put in like a 1-block hole just to help out the people who actually watch these videos. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Then it'll keep going around there. No. Undo that last one. Or, I guess I can't undo just that last one. How am I gonna do this? Okay. That ought to work. Okay, just creating a bedrock plate right there. And then it should continue down. Alright. Okay. Alright. I've pretty much enclosed the caves. Now I do want to allow people to dig from cave to cave if they really want to. But, alright, hang on. Yeah, don't know what I was thinking. Okay. And save. Alright, nice little bedrock ring around here. And then they can go either around that way. And this map is going to be in permanent night. I can do that with command blocks, so mobs and spawners down in these caves should be able to spawn mobs and monsters. And there will be a function somewhere in the center here to turn off the command blocks that make it constant night, and that was Skype. One sec. Alright, sorry about that distraction. Let's see. I completely forgot what I was in the middle of doing. Ah, yes, now I know what I was going to do next. Was going to do the cave in the volcano. So it's gonna sort of start there, and then, oops, want it to replace netherrack with bedrock. And then it's gonna curve and loop back around. Actually, no. That might not be the best idea. It's gonna maybe curve around this way. And then the wool will be right around here. Right in that box there, I suppose. I'm just doing that so that there won't be as much ability to do a pass around. Because people like to do pass arounds and that sorts of things in these games. Like pass the wool to somewhere safe so that they don't have to run in and out of the area with it. Of course, I kind of want them to have to run in and out, because otherwise it just makes it too easy. So I'm just outlining the outside of this with bedrock so that they can't do that. Okay. Or at least can't do that quite as easily. That's gonna make it look kind of ugly on the outside. There's gonna be a lava lake here, so this shouldn't be. That might be an issue. I gotta undo quite a lot. No, I'll just add netherrack to cover this up. Fill 10 by 10 cube. There we go. Replace air with netherrack, just so that I don't accidentally replace the, and then I'll have to do some more erosion. But oh well, would be worth it to have a nicer map. Okay. Okay, just a little bit of quick eroding. And that ought to be good. Oh wait, nope. Whoops, almost forgot that bit. Oh, hey, it goes underneath here. Gonna have to cut that out. Can't have that. And just deselect. And it looks like we've got a little bit of missing bedrock here. Wonder how I managed to cut that out. Probably eroding. Too much erosion. Okay, there we go. That ought to be better. Oops. That's getting in the way. Save quickly. And replace air with netherrack with bedrock. Okay. Having one or two pieces of bedrock sticking out doesn't matter so much. And it's still going to be possible to do a pass around, it's just not quite as easy. Now, I'll just make it so that they have to get around to there before they can do a pass around. I'll just block that up too. Alright, that ought to work nicely. Okay, so now it's time to actually start hollowing some of this out. Replace netherrack with air. Okay, and just want 4x4x4 spheres. Okay, so that goes down. This is going to be tricky. I'm going to just do that in-game. Just hollow that out in-game. Will be easier that way, I think. Yeah. Because otherwise it's going to be pretty tricky just to do all of the constant looping around. Just need MC edit. Yeah. Oh wait. I somehow undid that part. Oh well. Oh, I undid a lot. Whoops. Or wait, no, I just never did it in the first place. Oh dear. Netherrack with bedrock. And then just do a bunch of this. I might as well do it on the other side so that I can tell where it is that I need it. Yeah, because the brush I was using was too short to go all the way through. Well, these things happen. Okay. Alright, that looks good enough. Maybe thicken it up a little bit there. But apart from that, should be good. That doesn't really matter. And now I think it's probably time that I fill this up with lava. Move that a little bit that way. And then fill and replace air, replace with lava. And then do the same. Oops. Over there. That isn't going into the cave, is it? It is a little bit. Okay. There we go. Now we have a nice lava lake. Alrighty then. Let's save that. And then there will be a little bit of a bridge coming out here, going down into the lava lake, suspended above the lava lake, and it'll be broken, so they'll have to bridge across. Or I guess they could use a water bucket to obsidianize the lava, but what's the fun in that? Okay. I think it may be time to add the water here also. I know I said I was going to smooth it out a little bit, but oh well. Alright. Fill and replace air, replace with water. And that'll go to the very end of the lane. Air, replace with water. Alright. So now we have a nice island. A nice couple of islands. Okay. I think it may be about time to start editing this in-game. I'll add the drop pools first. Just where the water starts. Just where the players fall into. Or actually, no. I think I'll do it a different way. I'll have the players teleport to their starting positions. I think that might be well, doable with command blocks.